This is my audience, Mary and Michael. By a show of hands, how many of you recycle? I'm sure you've all heard of the saying, reduce, reuse, recycle. But to what extent do we all actually take action? According to the online source of recyclingfacts.org, one single person goes through 4.7 pounds of waste each day. For example, my family of 7 total pounds of waste would be an estimated 32.9 pounds per day. That calculates to an estimated 12,000 pounds a year. And that's just one family. After visiting my grandma in the cities, who is a stickler when it comes to recycling, and also doing research, I feel that I'm qualified to share with you how we can take baby steps towards helping our Earth. Recycling plays a big part of preserving our environment. Today, I will discuss trash buildup on Earth relating to landfills, how recycling helps and what it does, and then I'll touch on a few benefits, and finally, what we can do to help. Let's start by looking at the problem. Landfills give off many toxic and dangerous chemicals. The numbers of landfills are decreasing with their size increasing. That's according to Lot Moser 2011. This is making us run out of space to put all of our trash. Some of the gas from the landfills is also bad for our environment and has an influence on our climate change. You guys have all heard of global warming. Our waste volume must be minimized to keep it all in our sanitary overfilled landfills. With all of the trash buildup on Earth, it will cause pollution, destroy natural habitats, and eventually will run out of all natural resources. Recycling will leave one less thing out of those nasty landfills, which will help all of those issues. According to treehugger.com, nearly 90% of water bottles are not recycled and wind up in landfills where it takes thousands of years for the plastic to decompose. This is why you try to use a reusable water bottle and recycle any plastic water bottles that you do use. With the increase of landfills, this means we need to recycle. Recycling is more than just throwing recyclable goods in the recycling bins and not throwing them in the trash. There's a lot that goes into recycling. According to the Natural Resource Defense Council, truly successful recycling involves minimizing waste along the entire life cycle of a product, from acquiring new raw materials to manufacturing, using, disposing of a product. Let's take a look at a newspaper, for example. Newspaper goes through a chemical process that separates the paper and the ink. After becoming pulp, washed, and through several sets of cleaning screens, the fibers are flattened and dried to be reused as newspaper again and also wrapping paper. That's according to Lund 2000. Here's the life of a battery, for example. This shows the different options of what you can do when you recycle a battery. It can be turned, the pieces are separated, and then the plastic pieces can be recycled into new covers and cases. The lead can be recycled into new grids and lead oxide, and the electrolytes have two options. They can either become glass, textiles, detergent, or new electrolytes. If you'd have a chance to walk through the Restacre shopping mall within the last month, you would have noticed a recycled clothing exhibit right outside of Macy's. Dresses are made out of things such as magazine pages, CDs, juice pouches, coffee filters, newspaper. There really is no limit to what you can and cannot recycle. I also noticed that being addicted to Pinterest myself, I found a lot of crafts and ideas that are all from recycled items. So for you fellow Pinterest addicts, you should really check it out. Finally, let's look at how you can help and some benefits. First and foremost, start off by reducing and buying and using less. Reduce the amount of packaging on something you buy in bulk. Or reusable shopping bags. Buy recharging batteries and buying things that last longer. Those are all options. Next, begin to reuse. Give all necessary items a third or fourth life. Reuse mugs or water bottles instead of using the disposable ones. give unwanted items to someone, or sell, just like saying one man's trash is another man's treasure. And of course, recycle. Don't throw everything into the trash. Making new items from recycled ones will take less energy, fewer resources than making it from a brand new material. Here is a chart of some things that you can recycle. It tells you also what you can't recycle, and I found this on our Fargo-Moorhead recycling website, and this shows paper, cartons, plastics, and then it says you cannot recycle plastics that contain hazardous materials during their life, and metal you can recycle but not paint cans, and glass you can't recycle broken glass, batteries but not automotive batteries. The chart I showed you previously showed you what the automotive batteries can become when you bring them to the proper waste facility, that is. If you're too lazy or not fully interested to recycle, you can buy recycled items, for example, plates made out of recycled plastic. This is a way for you to contribute on a smaller scale. Some other benefits of recycling include creating jobs. It is energy efficient, it helps build a strong economy and build a community, and also saves money. In an interview I conducted on Joan Endres, an avid recycler in Minneapolis, we talked about the new systems of the One Sort cart. The One Sort cart is a container that holds a wide variety of recyclable material. This is how they do it in Minneapolis now, instead of the 3 different bins. Joan said, "It is so easy to recycle nowadays that there is just no excuse not to recycle. Everyone can recycle, even in small ways. Everything makes a difference." Now let's go back and review why. Recycling is a major role for preserving our environment. Today I shared with you trash buildup on Earth relating to landfills, how recycling helps, what it does, and a few benefits. Finally, I also shared with you what you can do to help. The truth is that you, even though you are just one person, have an effect. Choose to recycle and keep 2,000 pounds of waste out of our landfills yearly. Thank you.